Hello from London. I'm disappointed I couldn't be with you in person, but very honoured to help you kick off the first Bangkok Climate Action Week. When we launched the first London Climate Action Week in 2019, we hoped to develop a model for delivering a step change in climate solutions and mobilising whole of society climate action that other cities could be inspired by. In many ways, London was an easy place to start, with the world's largest concentration of climate organisations working globally and over 300,000 climate and environment professionals. But the London climate ecosystem was fragmented and it was not working together to deliver the pace and scale of change we needed to tackle the climate emergency. Also, when we talked to London climate stakeholders about what they wanted from a Climate Action Week, they were very clear they wanted us to reach well beyond the professional class and to involve people in every community across London. And so that's why we worked so hard to build an inclusive platform to engage all parts of societies, from culture to schools to sports, and especially at the grassroots. That's what we've been doing over the last 6 years, and we now have over 750 public events, which cover everything from high-level diplomacy to community gardening. It truly is a huge festival which spans across the whole of London's activity. And we've also worked hard to help grow the global network of Climate Action Weeks, starting in Dublin and Auckland, then growing to Sydney, Shanghai, Baku, Rio, and now, of course, Bangkok. And we're so pleased to see incredible energy that's been released in every place where we've worked on Climate Action Weeks. And each Climate Action Week is different. It builds on the assets, the interests, the communities in any particular city, the region, and the country, to create a climate narrative that is deeply rooted in local issues, but also open to global cooperation and looking at the global impacts of what they do. And I'm particularly pleased to see the inclusive ethos which we developed in London Climate Action Week and the focus on whole of society mobilisation being repeated and really animated in all the other Climate Action Weeks. It seems to have sparked something and released a whole set of energy which previous events didn't do. And this is very important in these volatile times when people are trying to push back against climate action, make it look divisive inside societies. It's really important that we build platforms that strengthen the engagement of everybody and show how everybody can be involved in this problem which we all share. Now, in London, this mobilisation has taken many forms. From the 500 cultural organisations who launched Culture Declares, centering climate change in the programming in museums, concert halls and art galleries, from community festivals which are held across London in different boroughs by bottom-up community groups and councils, sports events at Wimbledon for the tennis, Lord's cricket, Premier League football clubs, both reducing their climate footprint but also using their events to talk about climate change, including issues like heat stress at outdoor events, which is a really important way of communicating to people. We've had coalitions of community energy groups coming together to share approaches, but also to push the local authorities to give them more support so they can accelerate bringing the benefits of clean technology to the most marginalised communities across London. And one of the areas we're most proud of is working with hundreds of London schools to do a climate lesson every London Climate Action Week, teaching them about climate change to senior students who then at the end of the week go and lobby their local MPs on climate issues, connecting students to the political process as part of their core education. And London Climate Action Week is also becoming a more visible process across London, from banners on major buildings to lighting up Piccadilly Circus to public art events, showing everybody that climate action is happening and giving everyone a chance to take part and make a difference, because that's what we need if we're going to undertake the massive transformation we know is necessary. So going forward, we hope that the network of Climate Action Weeks, including Bangkok, will become a major new driver of actions, complementing and supporting the official climate COPs. We've worked really hard this year with the Brazilian COP presidency, who I know have come to Bangkok, to help the Climate Action Weeks become the embodiment of their multi-rail concept and really support and mobilise towards COP30. We are now sharing and promoting initiatives and new ideas between climate action weeks. For example, Sydney's done an amazing town hall on holding the city to account for its climate promises, which we hope to bring to London. London has also just signed an agreement with Shanghai Climate Action Week to cooperate on green finance innovation. And we're also helping grow climate action weeks in major cities, but also in smaller towns. And actually, Rio Climate Action Week has just started to work with some towns in the Amazon to replicate that approach. So together we can do more, and together we can share and innovate at a much larger scale. And I think that's going to take off over the next few years. I'm sure Bangkok Climate Action Week is going to be amazing and a great success. And we really look forward to working with all of you next year and beyond to build participation in all the climate weeks and magnify all of our impacts so that we really grow the momentum towards giving a safe climate to everybody on the planet. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week and goodbye.